How is our housing market doing right now? Been getting this question a lot lately, and it's understandable. Everyone that's looking to make a move in 2025 is wondering, is this the right time? And what's the best plan to do that? Well, the very first thing to know is that it is no longer the red hot market of the pandemic. It's also not heading for a crash anytime soon. In this video, I'm going to cover a little bit about what a normalizing market is and share with you three things to consider. Point number one, competition is increasing. We have finally got back to the same levels of inventory that we had before the pandemic. Back then, we were hitting about 2,200 homes in inventory, and we have finally hit that. We've retraced a little bit the last couple of months, but that's just seasonal in my opinion. It's a great time for buyers to re-enter the market. There's more options available. A lot of buyers got frustrated over the past few years because of lack of inventory. And for sellers can still get your home sold. You can still get top dollar, but you need to reset your expectations and you need to price your home accordingly. Pricing it too high in this market will definitely make it sit for a long time, and then it's going to get what we call what's wrong with this house syndrome. You're going to end up chasing that knife down, dropping the price and trying to get it sold. So be realistic in the beginning. Which brings us to point number two. Prices are topping out in our market. As you can see from this chart, the last couple of years, we've been bumping up pretty aggressively against $275,000 as an average price on the Gulf Coast. And in this last year, 2024, you can see that pattern has really tightened up, which in markets, that pattern indicates that a downward trend is coming. Don't expect some major crash. There's a lot of things that go into where the market's going, from interest rates to housing policy, new administration, all sorts of things that can happen. Cost of building. I mean, we got the wildfires going on out in California, which is going to cause building materials to go up. A lot of labor will probably shift out that way to rebuild. So many factors involved. For buyers, just be savvy when you go into the market. Make sure your agent is doing a market analysis for you so that you're not overpaying for properties. Sellers, set your expectations. Price just below mid-market so that you can get excitement and interest in your property. If it's just sitting there and you're not getting showings, you're not getting any interest in it, you need to get aggressive about reducing that price to where it needs to be. Which brings us to a point number three. You know, I've always been told that there's only three things that really sell a house, and that's price, location, and condition. You control the price, we can't change your location, but you definitely can control the condition. Homes that are getting their repairs taken care of before they hit the market are selling much faster than homes with problems. Insurance is a big issue right now. So if you've got an old roof on your home, have a plan. If you don't have the money to replace it up front, have a plan for buyers, because insurance costs for homes with old roofs is a major issue. Insurers are looking at other things these days besides just the roof. So make sure you get the condition of your house as pristine as you possibly can. It's going to go a long way. It's going to save you a lot of stress of sitting on the market for a long time. And you definitely don't want to get an offer, have a home inspector go through the home and create this long laundry list of things that are wrong with the house, lose the deal, end up with a higher days on market. Just go ahead and take care of all that stuff up front. Trust me. You'll be happy that you did. So where we're at in the market here across the coast is sort of broadly speaking. If you would like to know what your zip code's doing, what your neighborhood's doing, what your city's doing, get a hold of me, and myself or one of my top agents will help you determine where you're sitting and what your market looks like. Because I can tell you, one city on one side of the coast will be completely different than another city on the other side of the coast. I'm Brian Dave, Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Expect Realty. We're here to help. Give me a call. Doesn't matter how big the problem is or how small your question might be. Just call me. Love to help.